Welcome to Superdan, dealing in the desert.
Hello, partners. Do not adjust your screens. You know who it is. Superdan, dealing in the desert. How you doing? Good to see you. We are playing one of my favorite tournaments, the $3 Pot Limit Omaha with rebuys and an add-on, $150 guaranteed tournament. This one has a total prize pool of $461.70. We find ourselves in third place right now, 3 out of 11. Pays the top 9. That's our position. Is 3 out of 11 right now. And here is Superdan right here. And we're doing pretty good. Knock on wood. Just got to get big bucks, no whammies. You know how Pot Limit Omaha is. It could be fickle, of course. But we were blessed with some really good hands right from the get-go. We are only in this tournament for $6. So at the time of the add-on, which happens about an hour after the tournament starts, I was first place. So it seemed like doing the $3 add-on for another 6,000 was kind of silly. When I had about the same amount at the time, 74,000. Anyways, so that's good. The bankroll right now for Superdan is 745, which is good. And the goal, of course, is just to keep running it up, and running it up, and running it up. Of course, right? That's the goal. And I'm glad you're here to join the ride. Yes, indeed. Well, hopefully we get a deep run here. Let me see if I can show you the payouts real quick. Let's see here. Got to do my operational thing here. And here it is. Here it is. Okay, it pays top 9. Ninth place is $16.62. Goes all the way to first place, $138.51. And all these in between. Hopefully we can make a really deep run. That's the goal, right? It's always the goal. What table are we? 15. Okay. Here it is, 15. I got, there's 2 tables left. I got 2 tables up right now, so I could see what's going on at the other table. Let me do this, and do this. Little resizing action. How exciting, huh?
Let's go, Superdan. Get
How
some.
exciting. So I hope you enjoyed the last video. That was kind of fun. I did a trifecta win on the Blast Sit and Goes. It's about time. I know that when I flip on the record button, I have no idea how it's going to go. Could go great, could go disastrous. Superdan could put in some good moves. Superdan could play awful. You know, you never quite know what's going to happen. But ever since Superdan has curbed his desires to play outside his bankroll and to play on tilt, it's gone very, very well. And we're just going to keep doing that. We're going to try to keep doing things that work and avoid the things that don't work. Okay?
Yeah, buddy.
I've played very little cash. 95% of my play has been Blast Sit and Goes, and tournaments. And we're going to keep doing that because that seems to work for Superdan. For you, you know, cash might be the way to go. I have nothing against cash, and you know, from time to time, I will play it. I don't play the Hold'em cash on WSOP because I just feel like it plays weird. It's hard for me to explain, but I just, you know, first of all, I don't do well at it. It seems like I always have the losing hand, which is a problem. But it just seems like people play very strange on it. So I just kind of avoid that. I do play the Pot Limit Omaha cash. I do play the PLO 8 cash from time to time, but really the success has been tournaments, and I think part of the reason for that is you only lose what you risk, right? So, in a cash game, it's very easy to go on tilt and just lose, 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 and just lose a lot of money. But in a tournament, you're only losing the buy-in of that tournament. Even a blast sit and go is essentially a one-table tournament. You're only going to lose the money that's in that tournament. So I don't know. Maybe that's part of it. Who knows? But for you, it might be different. Your success might be somewhere else. You got to find out what that is. So, at any rate, we are still third position out of 11. 9, of course, is the money. 10 is a bubble. So 2 more people have to go bye-bye. 2 more people have to hit the road. They have to get on their bikes and go. Excuse me, I'm a little bit tired. It's late. Like I said, it's like 12:30 in the morning on September 9th. And yes, I do work today. Sometimes you run into a hand that you just have to play, and this is one of those hands. But Golden Child has not been shy in playing against me, so I'm going to be a little conservative here. I don't know if he's going to be conservative, but I'm going to be conservative. That's a pretty good flop. Let's bet 50% of the pot. Let's bet 7,000. Let's check because I think we just lost. Yeah, that's a bummer.
That's a bummer.
All those outs, and we lost. Another good hand that we could lose with. Ace, King, 10 deuce with the ace suited. That really sucked. That really hurt. That really hurt. This one might hurt too because Golden Child feels like he has my number, which maybe he does. Maybe he does. I'd like to get him out though. Golly, unbelievable. Unbelievable, this guy. Come on, let's get some chips back. Yeah, we're going for it. We got ace 10. Yeah. Yeah, we're going for it. Come on, knock me out. Yes, got some back. Okay, he had king, so he had a decent hand. I don't blame him.
That is a good hand, Mr. Superdan.
But I wish he would stay away from my pots. You know what I mean? Stay away from my pots. So we're still third position still. So oh, that would have been an interesting flop for our hand. Wow. We would have had queens and fours. Would that have won? I think it would have. No, he had the straight. Okay. No, did he have the straight? Yeah, he had the straight. Let me check that. Make sure he had the straight. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, he definitely had the straight. So good thing we avoided that hand. We would have lost that one. For sure, for sure. So who are some of the short stacks? We got 3-3 Island, who I see all the time play this tournament. He's got 25K. On the other table, we got a 13K and we got a 33K. So those are the shorties. We flop a middle set. That's pretty good. There is a flush draw, though. He just pots it, huh? Interesting. Okay, we'll call it. Does he have a set of kings? We're hoping he has a set of deuces. We're hoping he has a set of deuces. Good, he's thinking about it. Yep. Yep. Ship it.
Take it
Thank
down.
you, sir. Appreciate it. Get on your bike. Bye-bye. All right, so that I was a little nervous about that. He did have outs. Of course, he had a lot of outs. A club would have gave him a flush. And he had top pair and a flush draw. So he definitely had some outs, but thank God he didn't have the boat out. Like he didn't had two pair with his king, or I would have lost. So that was the only thing I had to worry about. So that was a good result. And now we're second out of 10. The first place guy has 113. He only has 3,000 more than Superdan. So it's nice to head into the bubble in a strong position. You know, not being the short stack. There's nothing worse than being short stacked on the bubble, for sure. And Superdan, as you know, Superdan's been there many, many times. So anyways, I hope you enjoy these videos. If you do, click the thumbs up, subscribe, comment down below. Support the channel. I have a Blast Off with Superdan promotion where if you donate, half of it goes to the show, half of it goes to a Blast Sit and Go that you and the donor and I sweat together and split the winnings. I think it'll be a fun way to support the show and create content. Think about it. Think about it. Be a lot of fun. I'm enjoying doing this. I'm going to keep doing this. It's keeping me on track. Wow, nice flush. It's keeping me on track to accomplish my goals, which is basically to build a bankroll, not buy the bankroll. Big difference. Of next year's WSOP, I want to have a decent chunk of money in here to play some bigger events. And I don't want to just put in 2 or 3 or 5 grand from a credit card or a bank. No, I want to earn it. I want to build it by poker play, and that's what I'm doing. I put in 175, then I put in another 200 for the August promotion. That's 375. Right now we're at 745, and who knows where we're going to be after this tournament. If we can manage to have a deep run, which at least we're well positioned for a deep run. Strange things can happen. But, you know, I'll just try to play the best that I can, and hopefully the cards fall favorably for the Superdan.
You are speaking clearly and ship-shape Bristol fashion. Carry on, Superdan.
So three islands, you know, hanging tough. He's had 25 to 28,000 for like an hour, but you know he's still in it. Let's see. Do we want to? Oh, I should have played it.
I say, damn, I say.
Didn't feel so great about my jacks, but if I knew I would have flopped a set of jacks, of course I would have played it, right? Ace, Queen, 9, Deuce, double suited. That's a hand I would very much like to play, and I will play. And we may be able to knock 2 people out here.
Here we go.
If we get the right flop. Here we go. We got it. Deuce is full. No, we don't got it. Oh, he had aces full. Okay. Wow, good hand. 3-3 island.
Whatever.
Good hand,
like,
3-3 island.
Totally.
Thought I had you with that deuce, but I didn't see that you had pocket aces. Wow. Alrighty then, so we're 3 out of 9. So I mean, it knocked us back only one position, so it wasn't like a disaster. I mean, we did lose that hand, but it only knocked us down one position, so no worries, no worries. All right, that is a great flop for this hand. We got 7, 8, 9, 10, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's a great flop. So we're not going anywhere yet, 3 Island. Now it's even better. It's even better now. Going to put the pressure on 3 Island. Just in case he has 8 Jack. Okay. Ship it. All right, we're back up to 115K, and now we're second of 9.
That sounds pretty good, Superdan.
So we made the money, and that's $16.62. What's the next jump? What's the next ladder up? 1846. So 8th place is 1846. If we can make the table of lights, which is top 6, $26.31 guaranteed. We're in for, like I said, we're in for this tournament for only $6. I think the most that I've been in on this tournament is $25, maybe $28, something like that. No reason for that. That was just dumb. And this might be the least amount I've been in the tournament, $6. Because normally I always do the add-on, at least. Because the add-on gives you more chips. So you buy in for $3, you get 3,000. You could do a rebuy for another 3,000 for 6,000. Then you could do the add-on after the hour's up, $3 for 6,000 for a total of 12. So you could wait till like the last minute and buy in the rebuy, and the add-on for $9 and start with 12,000 in chips. And there's a lot of players that do that. There's pros and cons to that. You'll be starting with 12,000 in chips, but after the first hour, Superdan had like 75,000 in chips. So that's what you're facing when you do that.
Superdan, it's time like this when I say to myself, time for a beer.
We lost one on the other table. So now we're 8th. We're 8 players. Second in position, 8 players. So that means the prize pool is now up to 1846 guaranteed. Oh boy, a deep run would be nice. It would be very, very nice indeed, indeed. All right, smoke them if you got them.
Smoke them if you got them.
So I hope all is well. We're getting into the fall weather, which is Superdan's favorite time of the year. I mean, you can't beat the weather with the leaves and the cool air, and I love it. Fall is the best here in Las Vegas, Nevada, in my opinion. Best time for weather. And it has Halloween. How could you beat Halloween, right? One of Superdan's favorite holidays. Ace Jack 5-4, all suited. That's not really a great thing, you want 2 suited, not 4 suited. because that takes away 2 outs for a flush. Remember, you got to play 2 in your hand and 3 on the board in pot limit Omaha, so it doesn't really behoove you to have all 4 suits.
You must play 2 in your hand and 3 in the board.
You know what I'm saying? We are 1 away from the table of lights. And interestingly enough, too many tens. When you're close to the table of lights, it goes hand for hand again. I don't remember them doing this before. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I don't remember right. Maybe that's a new thing. But I just find it interesting because I don't remember it doing that before. I just remember it doing that, for the bubble. Oh, it'd be nice to make the table of lights. It's been a long time. It's been a long time. Once again, we got the hand where it's all suited. Right?
If you catch a chinchilla in Chile and cut off its beard, willy-nilly, you can honestly say you made on that day a Chilean chinchilla's chin chili.
So the problem here is that I got a pain in the neck on my left and a pain in the neck on my right. I know these players, and they're a pain. What does he have? Oh, he had a straight. Yeah, he had king queen for the straight. Okay, got it. I knew 3-3 island was going to be a pain. On the other table, there's one guy with 33,000. There's 3 players on the other table: 33,000, 91,000, and 192,000. So there's 2 shorties, Buddy, and we didn't flop a set, and Nord something. See if I can get a better close-up of his name. Nordics. Remember, we're hand for hand, so gotta wait for the other table to finish. So you might have to ask the question, hey Superdan, do you ever play brick and mortar poker? Very little or none. I got very little time, and I still have a lot of responsibilities here at home. I got a needy wife, needy kid, needy dogs, needy cats. It's just I cook the dinners. I'm too busy. This seems to be something that I have time for. We would have hit a straight. Oh, okay, so you steal my blinds, but you don't steal Golden Child's blinds. I see how it is. 3-3 island. Schmo. It's alright, I'm gonna get you. I'm going to get you 3-3 island. Just wait. Be patient. Okay, so the short stack on the other table has 24,000. I could have played that many different ways. I think I'm just going to call. See a flop. Not favorable. It's getting a little better, but still scary. Well, let's bet 6,000. Yeah, they all look like they were wanting to fold, so I helped them. That's the power of position. That's the power of being on the button. Now I'm on the cutoff, but I got ace king 3 deuce, ace king suited. You know, it's worth seeing a flop. Nothing. And I'm against this pain in the neck. I got a pair deuce. Of course, it's no good. Wasn't expecting to take that one down. And 3-3 islands over 100K. Wow. Oh, man. Wow. He's always limping into me. Damn it.
I say damn, damn, I say.
And now he folds. Son of a bitch.
Oh my.
Did I say that out loud? I'm sorry. I forgot I'm recording here. I gotta watch my P's and Q's here. Man, I am just losing left and right here. Come on.
Let's go, Superdan.
Short
Get
stack is all
some.
in on the other table. And he lost. We are on the table of lights, people. Table of lights. It's been a while. Here it is. Boom. Table of lights for 4 out of 6. Anything can happen. And it usually does. So now we're guaranteed $26.31. Now it shows all the ladderings all the way up to first place. Next jump is to $35.55. So we got ace-6-5-4 double suited. Worthy of a flop for sure. And the flop brings us nothing. Not even a club, not even a spade. It's probably one of the worst flops possible from my hand. I gotta lay it down. Got to lay it down. So we got 3 small stacks here. Buddy, Golden, and myself. And we are on a 5-minute break. I'm not going to make you guys wait 5 minutes. So I'm going to stop the recording and we'll start it again and see if we can start building the chip stack, because we need to do that, obviously. All right, I'll be back about 5 minutes.
Smoke him if you got him.
Here, we go.
Hello, champions. We are back, of course. We're playing this $3 pot limit Omaha with Rebuys and add-on tournament. We are deep. We are on the final table, 6 left. Guaranteed $35 and 35. Guaranteed. Wait, no, I'm wrong. We're 6 places. Guaranteed $26.31. Next jump is to $35.55. Yeah, that's what it is. Right now we find ourselves 4 of 6 position. We're short stack, but we're not out of it. That's for sure. And we're not the shortest stack. But we gotta battle these 3 huge stacks over here. And having a lot of chips, having a big stack is powerful in Pot Limit Omaha. It's powerful in any poker game, but it's definitely powerful in PLO. Because you could do so much, you know. Bet people off hands, raise, re-raise. You know, when you're short stacked, you're kind of like, you know, you're only limited to what you can do, which is pretty much kind of all in or fold. So I guess in a way, being short stacked makes the game a little easier. Looks like we got some action between 2 big stacks. 42K in the middle. Who wants it? That's the question. Who wants it? Looks like nobody wants it. Is 9-8 gonna take it? Wow. Okay. This might be the one, people. King, king, queen, deuce, double suited. This might be the one. I'm not just going to fold and try to get to 5th place. You know, I'm going to play it. So, me and Tor, let's go.
Yeah, buddy.
All right. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
You lose.
Damn you! God damn you all to hell!
What a bad beat. That really sucked. But I'm grateful. We cashed $26.31. That's a $20 profit. We'll take it. That hand should have gone the other way. You saw it. But what can you do? Like I said, it's PLO. Strange things can happen. So, thank you all for watching. I do appreciate it. I'll catch you on the next one. Keep watching. Cheers.
This is a short and sweet plug for Superdan's Blast-Off with Superdan promotion. In short, subscribe and donate to the Superdan show and 50% of your donation will go to the show. The other 50% will be played in a blast set and go poker tournament in which the donor and Superdan split the winnings. Details are in the post section of the Superdan channel and in the video description. Thank you for watching Superdan Dealing in the Desert. Always appreciated. Cheers.